Good morning. It is Memorial Day. Enjoyed a nice long weekend. I'm sitting here trying to do my physical therapy exercises and get going for the day, but I've got this cat in my lap, and look at him. I can't just make him get up. He's so sweet. I have had a criminally slow start to this day. I've been up for almost 2 hours now, and I'm just now about to start doing my warm-ups. Sometimes these days where I'm like, oh, I can kind of chill and do whatever I want, it's just like I just procrastinate and lose track of time like crazy. But before I start doing my warm-ups, I want to show you all a little teeny haul of stuff I got from Fleet Feet yesterday for the Memorial Day sale. Got some new Features socks. Look at these, pretty sick. I wanted to get some Swiftfoot Aspires because they're like the cool thing that everyone has, but they only had them in the no-show, and that ain't my style. And I also got a pair of Balega Quarter Crews that are not exciting and that I don't want to go get. And then what I'm really excited about, some new sunglasses. Look at these. Oh, hell yeah, let's go. I had a pair of Gooders that I got last summer, and I lost them in a lake. And I replaced them with just a pair of cheap running sunglasses from Amazon, but they're pretty ugly and they don't work super well, so these are a new summer purchase. Unfortunately, it's super cloudy today. I was hoping that I could run in the daylight since I don't have to get up at fucking 4 a.m. today, but it's really cloudy and it's gonna rain, so no sunglasses for me today. Days like these where I'm just getting distracted, something I will often do is I will just put my phone on Do Not Disturb, put in my headphones so I don't have any other information coming into my senses, put on some music, do my warm-ups, and then get out the door. And that is exactly what I'm about to do. Good morning. I'm out here on my back patio doing my PT exercises. I got a haircut yesterday, and the hairdresser cut the hair on top way too short, and I hate it. But oh well, I wear a hat most of the time, and it'll grow back, whatever. It's a beautiful, beautiful morning. I got 6 miles on deck. Easy miles, obviously. Super stoked to get after it. It's a little muggy, but be a nice little tarp soft run. Be good. Yo, what's up? Just wrapped up a 6 mile easy run. Felt pretty good. Heart rate slowly coming down. Intentionally stayed off the hills a little bit to try to keep the heart rate a little bit more stable. It helped, not back to where I was yet, but getting there. Yeah, I have my post-op appointment at the ortho today, or I guess my second post-op follow-up, my 4-week visit. So I'll let you know how that goes. They're gonna tell me, update recovery timeline, tell me when I have to wear the splint, when I don't have to wear the splint, try to help me figure out what's going on with this nerve situation, all that good stuff. So yeah, I will talk to y'all after and let you know how it goes and what I learned. Yo, what's up? Doing some PT stretches for my wrist. Today is Wednesday evening, and I had my 1 month post-op ortho follow-up today. Honestly, they didn't really tell me anything that I didn't already know. They said that the nerve thing should resolve on its own. They said, probably another 3 months to what they would call full recovery. They said I can stop sleeping in the splint, which is nice, but at work and running and generally exercising, still need to be wearing the splint. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Nothing groundbreaking. They redid x-rays. The bone still is not fully healed, so I guess that's new information. But they said that by the time I have my next follow-up in 4 weeks, that it probably will be. Yeah, nothing groundbreaking. Same old stuff. Good morning. It is about 5:40 a.m. and I am about to head out for my run, putting on my shoes and socks and my wrist brace right now. A little later than I usually head out, but that's kind of the luxury of running slightly lower mileage is don't have to get out the door quite as early. So that's been a nice change rather than starting my run at 4:30. Yeah, I only have 5 miles easy on dock today. Hopefully it goes well. Pretty warm, pretty muggy, pretty humid. Par for the course this time of year. It'll probably end up being a tarps off run, which is great because that means less laundry, which is also great because it's really hard for me to fold laundry right now. Yeah, think that's about all I got. Oh, so yesterday I had 6 miles easy in the morning. Told you about that. Had my appointment in the afternoon, and then after my appointment, I went to the gym, got in 20 minutes on the bike. I wanted to do 30, but I was a little bit crunched for time. I already didn't get out of there until like after 7. So I cut it to 20, and then I did a full body lift. Did the same lift routine as I did on Saturday. It's nothing like super difficult or anything. I'm trying to just get into the habit of going, or back into the habit of going, I should say, right now. And then, you know, as I get more familiar with it, I'm probably going to change up the stimulus a little bit. I'll probably do something slightly different, maybe slightly more difficult this Saturday when I go. Yeah, just don't want to introduce too much new stuff to the body at one time, because obviously I want to remain injury-free running wise, but then I also, you know, my wrist is still healing. As I saw my x-rays yesterday, which I will show in just a minute, my wrist still isn't fully healed. Like, obviously we have that plate and screws in there, but you can actually still see on the x-ray where the fracture is. So it's not quite there yet. All right, been back from my run for a little bit now, sitting here eating my breakfast. This is yogurt with scuba protein powder, some frozen berries, honey, and banana. And then I also had a bagel with peanut butter and banana. Half the banana went on the bagel, half in the bowl. Seems like a very big breakfast, but if I don't eat a big breakfast, I will die during the day. So nice and hearty. So yeah, run went good. My heart rate barely got above 150. Like, if it had been a flat route, I would have been in the 140s the whole time. Average pace 918. So yeah, fitness is definitely coming back. I'm enjoying these warmer temps. These tarps off runs have been so fun. I'm gonna show you all my x-rays real quick. So I'm gonna show you my x-rays, and see that's my radius there. That's my plate and screws. You can see that's the fracture in my radius. Still not totally healed. And then that right there is the small little fracture in what's called my ulnar styloid process. So yeah, I mean, everything's still holding together. Everything looks good. It just isn't quite healed yet. And then there's another angle with some writing on it from my doctor. I'll get follow-up x-rays in 4 weeks. He said that really within like 2 weeks, those fractures, maybe not the ulnar fracture, but the radial fracture, should be pretty much completely healed. So on the up and up. Yo, what's up? So just got home, about to go hit a bike double, just a quick little easy 30-40 minutes. But I got some fun packages that I wanted to show you. So first thing, I'm trying some new electrolytes. These are the Hydrate Pro Fruit Punch electrolytes. They have 1,000 milligrams of sodium, 60 milligrams of magnesium, and 200 milligrams of potassium. Pretty similar electrolyte profile to Element and Switchback. I personally have been using Switchback for about a year. Trying this because it's a little cheaper. It's like, I think it's like $33 for this, which is, I think it's 50 servings, but free shipping. And Element's like 35, not Element, sorry. Switchback's about 35, but you gotta pay for shipping, so it comes out to like 40-45 bucks. And you know, it's getting hot. I'm about to be going through electrolytes like crazy, so I want to just try something different. We'll see if I like them. Next thing I got, I don't usually order these from Amazon, but they didn't have it when I went to Walmart. Collagen. I don't take this every day usually. I usually only take it when I'm dealing with historically tendon and ligament injuries. The research is kind of mixed on it, but I personally find, like, just anecdotally, I find that it helps. It's also good for bone health. So dealing with all my wrist stuff, I've been taking it pretty much since I think like 1 week after I broke it. And like, I was taking it for a while, and then I ran out and I didn't buy more. And then I started taking it again probably about a week after surgery, and like I noticed improvement. So I've been taking it just in my morning coffee ever since, and it also tastes good. So this is the only collagen I've ever tried that I actually like the taste of. This is the Vital Proteins Collagen Vanilla. It goes really well in coffee. It's great. And the last thing I got is some scar strips, silicone scar sheets. I have some on Can't really see. Just testing my supination. I have one on right now. I've just been wearing it for the last couple of days. My PT's been telling me to get them. Finally broke down and got some, or I think I found some that I like laying around. And literally within like 2 days, I noticed an improvement. So I bought more, and hopefully that'll help with all this scar tissue. Help me. I did also run this morning. I ran with one of the Fleet Feet Nashville run clubs here in the Nashville, Franklin area. I ran with the B team. Then we meet at Fleet Feet Brentwood every Friday morning at 6:30, and it is the highlight of my week every single week, and I need to be better about filming content when I'm there. I don't remember my phone, so I just kind of forget, but I need to be better. It's a fun time. If you're in the Nashville area, come check us out. Yeah, I'm really enjoying going to that run club. You know, I was like hesitant to start going. I'm not a super social person, but you know, the more I go, the more friends I make, and it's just so fun. We took a little break after in the marathon season, and then we just started back up last week. And you know, I just leave every week just like filled with so much joy and gratitude for the community and the sport. Yeah, and I made some impromptu plans with my buddy Cam. We're gonna go running together again tomorrow morning in downtown Franklin, a place I've never ran before. But I was actually hoping to go run there this weekend anyway, so works out super well. So tomorrow morning I'm gonna hit 8 and some strides with my boy Cam, and we're gonna have a great time. Hopefully I remember to film something. Hell yeah, I got the place to myself, just how I like it. Bag is complete. Did 40 minutes, average heart rate 136, I think. God, it took me like almost 20 minutes, probably 15 minutes to get my heart rate above like 125. It like I really had to push. I was listening to an audiobook and I had to take it off and put on some like hype music so I could fucking go. It like, you know, the effort, like the resistance that I had the bike set on with my cadence would have been like almost a workout for me like a month ago. And now it's like barely an easy ride. I don't know if that means I'm getting fitter or if it's just as like from running. Like pretty much the second that I started running, my heart rate was lower on the bike. I don't know what to make of that. I don't really feel any fitter, especially once I start running, but I don't know, man. It's about 7:30 now. I'm gonna head home, take a quick shower, eat some quick dinner, do some PT exercises, and go to bed. And speaking of PT exercises, so usually I do PT at like in the afternoon at like 4. They didn't have any afternoon slots open today, so I went at 10. So knowing I had to like leave work and come back, whatever. And I've never done it in the middle of a workday before, and God, my arm was sore at work. Like even just like driving home, like literally my bone hurts. It's not really a feeling I've had in a while. My bone is sore from PT and then work. Oof. All right, time for a taste test of the new electrolytes. I'm not gonna do a full scoop because I didn't spend that much. Let's do like a quarter of a scoop maybe. Sure. Get some water. Fill it up about halfway. I'm so sorry if you can hear my cat. He's been doing this so much recently. Like I just walk in and he just doesn't stop meowing, and I don't know why. It's a mystery. He's weird. Do you want to say hi? You want to say hi to the camera? Say hi. He's so big. He's so hard to pick up with one arm. He's like 15 pounds. Shake. All right. Here's them. Tastes fine. It's fruit punch flavor. Tastes pretty much like fruit punch. Not super sweet, which is nice. Probably not as tasty as Switchback, but also it's watered down a little bit because it was only like a quarter scoop. So I don't know. We'll see. Yo, it is a little before 7. I'm heading out now to go for a run. I'm gonna go to River Park in Franklin. It's one of my favorite places to run. It's where I did a lot of my long runs in this last marathon block. My buddy Cam, that I mentioned yesterday, texted me last night. He had a last minute schedule change, so we were unable to get together this morning. I think we're gonna meet up next week sometime. But what that meant is I could get a little bit of extra sleep. So that was actually great, got more sleep than I usually get. So head out now, gonna hit 8 miles and some strides. Pretty excited to hit some strides. My first time touching any kind of speed since the injury, so that should be fun. It was supposed to be like sunny and warm, but it's cloudy and actually a little chilly. So hopefully in Franklin, which is about 20 minutes from where I live, the weather is a little bit more summery. I was kind of excited for that. Obviously running in the heat can be a little bit tough, but you know, I kind of like it. I like getting all hot and sweaty and feeling the sun on my skin. You know how it goes. You're prepping the Life and Stride kit today. This is probably going to be the new Saturday staple. Not being in like serious training or running like serious mileage when I'm like at parks is always so weird, because I don't get here until like today I didn't get here until a little after 7, and there's like already a ton of people here. I'm definitely not running the most miles in the park this morning. Like compared to last time I was here, I got here at like 6 o'clock, maybe 5:30. I ran 22 miles that day. Like, there's barely anyone here when I got here. It's just such a different feeling. Today I'm only running 8 miles. Like, it's weird, man. It makes me kind of, on one hand, it makes me enjoy the simplicity and the ease of just chilling out a little bit. But on the other hand, it makes me kind of miss really getting after it. Yeah, I'm about to go to the bathroom real quick, and then we're gonna head out for my run. So, I'm about 3 miles into this run. I'm not gonna lie, first mile felt like dog water. Like, I just couldn't get comfortable. You know, everything just felt weird. But then a little like after a mile in, like a mile and a half, I passed this girl who saw my hat and my singlet. She was like, "Yo, Life and Stride, let's go." And I was like, "Yeah, dude, let's go." And it was such a big boost. And then I saw someone that I know from the B team. So that was a great boost. Feeling good now. Got 5 miles left. Feeling good. Miles are done. Finishing up my strides now. It's been 5, got one more. Feeling pretty good. Gotta get that protein. So it's a bit later. I just made a little bit of late lunch. New recipe I'm trying. This is an everything bagel with a very burnt chicken sausage breakfast patty that I made from scratch, with 1 egg, half a cup of egg whites, a piece of cheese, and yeah, an everything bagel, all from Aldi. I'm about to chow down. It should be delicious. After I eat, I'm gonna hang out for a little bit, and then I'm gonna go to the gym, get in a bike and lift. Hello. I just woke up from a nap. I need to go to the gym. I don't want to. I really, really don't want to get on this bike. Like, I really don't want to. But in the name of fitness, we shall do it. Just got home from the gym. I'm so tired. I'm so hungry. The bike, it was a 45-minute bike and about an hour full body lift, like prehab and then full body lift. I don't know if I want to do that again. That was very tiring. I also probably should have taken like a gel or something to take after my bike, because I was just, by the time the lift was over, I was so fatigued. I was like, I might as well not even be doing this. Like, there's I don't feel like I got like anything out of like the last 2 exercises that I did, because I was just gassed. Also, like, you know, I'm having pretty much doing everything with free weights, because if you use your right hand to like operate the safeties on the machines, and obviously I can't use like a barbell, so I'm holding all the weight with my left hand, and I already have pretty bad grip strength. So that's, my grip is like, I can barely hold my phone right now. So I'm gonna devour this food. Got some chicken, broccoli, and some sweet potatoes, and have a pretty chill rest of the night. It's already like almost 7, so only a few hours left in my day. Good morning. It is a beautiful Sunday morning here in Spring Hill, Tennessee. I am walking down to the gym. I'm gonna just get about 30-minute easy bike in. I just did about 20 minutes of prehab, which I do pretty much every day. I've started logging it on Strava, which I'm sure is kind of annoying, but it helps hold me accountable, make sure I actually do it. Yeah, pretty chill day today, just recovery. And then tomorrow, we hit another week. I think I got my first couple workouts next week. Pretty excited. That about wraps up the week. Thank y'all so much for watching and following along. And I will hit you again next week with another week of training with a broken wrist. Peace.